Hi everyone, it's Rich here from Mammoth Journeys. We're going to do a quick video comparison of the Marin Gestalt versus the Marin Four Corners. We've done a video review on both these bikes separately. You can check them out here and here, so you get a good idea of what each bike is good at and what it doesn't do as well. And now we're going to compare the two. So if you're looking at this style of bike, a gravel bike or an all-rounder bike, whatever you want to call them, and you're unsure and these two are in your final, and hopefully it can make your decision a little bit easier. We're going to go through the categories of why you would buy these bikes and then decide a winner from that. So the first category we're going to go through is commuting. This is really boring, it's actually a tie. The weight of the Gestalt is better, it's lighter than the Four Corners, which means getting it in and out of buildings, cycling away from the lights is a bit easier, transporting it is a little bit nicer. However, the Four Corners being a steel frame and just generally having a bit more clearance and a bit better attachments means that it's a little bit more comfortable in them urban environments. So it is pretty much a flip of the coin, whatever's more important to you. If you're not going to be moving it around much, potentially go for the Four Corners. If you don't think the alloy frame is going to bother you, go for the Gestalt. Pretty even, so a tie on the first one. The second category, you may buy these bikes if you want to dabble in a bit of sportives, go on them longer rides in a group. For that reason, the Gestalt would be the winner. It being a little bit lighter means it's a little bit more efficient. Everything else on it's the same, the ride position is the same, so for that reason, it wins ever so slightly. Going on now to some gravel riding. If you're going to do some gravel riding, go off onto some compact gravel. The winner on that one would have to be the Four Corners. A little bit wider clearance, a little bit wider tyres, means a little bit more comfortable. It being a steel frame, again a little bit more comfortable. Durability wise, no difference. They're both solid, we've never had any problems. But if I was to pick, it would go the Four Corners. If your thing is touring, so you want to do either bike packing or put some panniers on the side, on the back, on the front, the winner on that one would be the Four Corners. It's got more attachments, it's a little bit more comfortable frame, that is literally the only reasons I would pick. The gearing is nicer as well, so if you are more loaded up, it's going to be a little bit easier going up and down. That's only comparison to this model. If you're a higher model on the Gestalt, they do have a better gearing option, so then it becomes a little bit more even. But if I was going to go touring, I would take my money and go get a Four Corners instead of the Gestalt. The next thing, category to look at was if you were going to dabble in a bit of single track. So this is not the compact gravel I spoke about earlier. This is a little bit more gnarly, a little bit more chewed up mud, a little bit steeper, a little bit harder. For that reason, I would pick the Four Corners as well. It's a little bit more of a comfortable frame. It felt a bit more durable when we did ride it. We went on some harder tracks on the Four Corners than we have done the Gestalt. Maybe that's a bit unfair, but it just generally feels a little bit more durable. Again, the tyres and the width of them make it so that you can you feel a bit more comfortable. On the Gestalt, when we've been in thick mud, even with knobblier tyres than what I've got on here, it doesn't have the same traction as you would do with the Four Corners. So again, you just don't feel as comfortable. So if I had my money, I was going to a shop and I had to pick my gravel bike, adventure bike, all-round bike, I would go with the Four Corners. It was a pretty close call, but it's just that bit more adaptable, it's a little bit more comfortable. And we really enjoyed it. It does claim to be the one bike that can do it all, and it really is. We really enjoyed our time on it, and so if I was to pick, I would go the Four Corners. So hopefully that's helped you a little bit. As always, let us know in the comments below if I've said anything that's a little bit wrong, you don't agree with, or you've got any questions, and we'll try our best to answer them. And check out our other videos from our Thule review kits, and again, remember these reviews for the Gestalt and the Four Corners are on our account as well. Check out our website, mammothjourneys.com. You see some cool trips we've got planned for next year, going off to France for some yoga and Germany for the Oktoberfest. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you in a bit. Bye-bye.